All right, our next segment, we got
Jose.
I know Jose. We got Jose in the house from TT, and it's been a while that we caught up. Jose, it's good to see you, and welcome to your first FacadesPlus show in New York.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Where have you been?
I've been all over the place. Well, no, I have been working a lot in the office, and I said, this is the year I need to get out and just see what the cool kids of Facades are.
So I think it would be interesting for you to share with the audience TT's approach. I know you can tackle things from the structure, from a facade standpoint, envelope performance standpoint, to sustainability, and sort of how you bring that triage together to come up with a comprehensive offering. Because everything we just described, you have specialists in any respective area. So, how you focus firm-wide, bringing those practice areas together to help make consolidated design decisions.
Absolutely, and that's something that we strive on at TT, and I'm glad to share that is that there is a cohesion on, particularly in those three areas of practice, four actually, facades, structures, sustainability, resilience, and facade restoration renovation. So we sit at the same place in the same office, and the integration of the different practices is not like siloed. We are collaborating and exchanging all that information at a time when we are in the same project. Sometimes we work independently, of course, right? Structures alone, facades alone, sustainability, et cetera. But when we have that opportunity to have that integration is great, and is really enjoyable. And one example that I put on that is let's say with more like a facade and sustainability integration is in the field of facade analytics and facade performance, right? Is anything that you can imagine from, complex facades with thermal bridges that needs to be simulated or integrated, passive house level of performance. There's a sustainability component of that, an energy component of that, a facade design and detailing component. So we're doing all of that in house at the same time.
So at what point are we going to see now the mechanical component is the big unknown? And it's the area where if we bring that in, you get the full suite. It seems like the mechanical guys want to stay away from facade folks.
And I think they live in their own thing. And honestly, it's one of those things that the facade has gotten so good and so stringent, particularly here in New York, stringent on the performance side, that we know, for example, in sustainability areas, we're designing to New York City Code 2025. The facade is going to be as good as it gets, right? And which of course there's always room for improvement, but we are hitting that plateau on performance, and then the mechanical team will have to pick up the slack or the rest of it with the mechanical systems, which is also becoming even easier, at least from the sustainability standpoint, which is the field where I am specialized on, because now it's all electric in New York City, heat pumps, that sort of things is like the performance is just going, compared to where we were 15, 20 years ago, it's true. And good roof. And then, I think we are going in the right direction.
That was an interesting comment you said, though. You think we are at a max capacity or peaking from a performance standpoint. Yeah. You truly believe that?
I truly believe that. I truly believe it is that plateauing when you combine is performance, affordability, constructability, sustainability, energy efficiency, all of those things together. Of course, I think that's where we are plateauing right now on when it comes to facades.
Do you think decisions made around sustainability are in alignment with as-built performance outcomes and true building performance? You can model the perfect building, but then when you have to factor in all these unknowns and thermal bridging that might come up at balcony conditions, interface conditions, and any associated reductions that might have to be taken. Are you seeing a disconnect between expectations up front in terms of how the building should perform versus what's actually happening with the end result?
It depends, because things have changed a lot in the last several years. So a lot of new buildings that have come in line in the last, 7-8 years. Now we are starting to see that that feedback on how they are performing and so on. So it's all over the place. And I don't think there's a distinct clear issue that I can point out of what's happening, what was designed versus how it's performing, at least when it comes to the physical building. Of course, like you said, operations and how the building is used is a completely different thing. It doesn't matter how efficient we can design and work for the building, the facade, and assistance. If somebody comes and in a residential building, they leave their window open and the heating on during when they go to work, there's nothing you can do about that. Or than probably integrate the system so they drop it.
On a final note, as a sustainability expert, what does sustainability mean to you?
Well, it is my career. It's what I have been doing for the last 20 years, and I actually don't like using the word sustainability as much, right? Often I actually use the word sustainability just because that's what people relate to. But I like to prefer more about what we do is building performance and resilience, right? We are analyzing how to optimize the design, the performance, the construction, embodied carbon of a building, and all of that integrated, of course, has environmental benefits and impact for the planet and the people that are using it. And also the resilient component is we're heading to uncharted territory in the future of what the climate is going to bring. So that's what I like to look. I think sustainability is like a nice outcome of that. So I am a building performance resilience consultant, but sustainability for friends and family.
For the for the line card. So I like that idea about trade-offs and understanding building resistance. So Jose, thanks for coming on. I expect to see you at next year's event.
Probably I will be here.
We look forward to seeing your face more.
Absolutely.